Hi, welcome to SOFA's Television Tuesdays, where we talk about everything television, from what new releases have been happening and talk about the news. I'm Paul Schaub.
And I'm Anna Lund, so sit back and relax on your sofas, because I know we are, and keep your ears peeled for what you should be tuning into each week.
And here are our correspondents, Olivia.
Well, last week Glee premiered, and it featured a couple new characters, and we have several new stunning voices to look forward to. One of the voices featured on last week's episode was a sensation from the Philippines named Charisse, and she played a character named Sunshine, whose voice didn't sit too well with the diva Rachel Berry.
Very exciting. I know Charisse was Oprah endorsed. And so there's some other big new things happening on Glee in the coming weeks. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, this week's episode, the focus is the one and only Britney Spears. And so the cast will be tackling some of her hits, such as Toxic and Baby One More Time. And it's said that she will actually be making an appearance on tonight's show. So that's very exciting.
Very much so. I know I'm a huge Britney fan. Anything that Brit's in, I'm going to be watching. So just another reason to be watching Glee, I guess.
Great. Ashlyn, what's going on?
Well, last week there were a bunch of new pilots that aired, actually. And one of them was NBC's highly anticipated new conspiracy drama called The Event. And The Event premiered last Monday at 9, and it did really well, actually. It brought in about 11.2 million viewers.
Well, 11.2, that's an impressive number.
Well, actually, last night's episode, so the second episode, saw a slight decrease in viewers, but maybe that's because the novelty had worn off a little bit. But I think there's definitely enough mystery and intrigue behind the plot that viewers will continue to watch.
Well, very exciting. So the event could be one to watch for sure.
Definitely.
And maybe not so much with Lone Star?
Well, Lone Star also premiered last Monday, and it did not do nearly as well as it should have. It got really great reviews before it had aired, but unfortunately it only brought in 4.2 million viewers, which is pretty embarrassing. But it was about a con man living two separate lives, and it wasn't really like anything on TV, so I guess viewers just didn't really gravitate towards it as much, and so last night's episode only got 3.2 million viewers, and Fox decided to cancel it.
Ouch.
It's definitely too bad, but there's some other great new shows that Fox has, such as...
Also new is Felicity's Carrie Russell and Arrested Development's Will Arnett made their return to television last week in Running Wild, which is done by the creator of Arrested Development, Mitch Hurwitz. And while it didn't quite fill the void that Arrested Development left, it has some potential. I think we need to stick with it and see what develops.
Well, very exciting. And at SOFA we had something really exciting happen where a couple of our correspondents actually got to go to the New York Television Festival for the premieres of those shows and red carpets with Will Arnett and Carrie Russell for Running Wild, and with David Cross, also better known as Tobias Funke from Arrested Development, for his great new show, The Increasingly Poor Decisions of Todd Margaret. And our producer absolutely loved this show, so I think everyone should be tuning in when it premieres. So I think we have some clips from the red carpet of Todd Margaret and Carrie Russell.
Right, here are the clips for our correspondents at the New York Television Festival.
And also, I wanted to tell you that someone on CTV actually dressed up as a Never Nude for Halloween last year.
I've seen that a lot, yeah.
And was really sad that she couldn't be here tonight.
It was a lady?
Yes, it was
wow.
a lady.
All right.
Big fan. And can we expect the movie to come out soon?
No. But by soon, do you mean the way Orthodox Jews think the Messiah is coming back soon? In that way, yeah.
Okay, great.
And within 1,000 years, maybe.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
All right.
That was great.
Yeah, I definitely want to be watching those bad decisions being made. I think there's one more new show that's on CBS, a network we haven't really covered.
A show that actually did succeed in the ratings is the new CBS cop drama, Blue Bloods. And Blue Bloods is about a family of law enforcers and headed by Tom Selleck, who plays New York City's police department commissioner. and it features Donnie Wahlberg as well as Bridget Moynihan. The pilot was a bit ambitious, tackling a crime as well as the issue of police brutality, and with its fairly large cast and complex storylines, it definitely that slowed the entire show down a little bit with its exposition. But then the cast is great, the writing's promising, so I think it's something to look forward to. Definitely stick with.
Great, I'm a Tom Selleck fan since his Richard days on Friends, so
Always good to see him back on TV.
yeah, definitely, that could be one to watch. So thank you so much for tuning in to Television Tuesdays.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Anna.
Good night.
Good night.